We just lost a wrestling legend, a cultural icon, and a real American. So before we start this video, I want to give a moment of silence to Hulk Hogan.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to well, we call you normies.
Most of you, if you watch wrestling, know who this man is right here. Now, Hulk Hogan is a cultural icon, like I said, a wrestling legend. Now, some of you might know Hulk Hogan from his early days starting out wrestling. You might know him from the Rocky movies. You might know him from his time as Hollywood Hogan when he created the NWO during the WCW, WWF Clash, Monday Night Nitro and all those things that led to the merger of WWE and the termination of WCW. Most of you might know him from his divorce or his wife coming out and crying and saying that she's in distress, or the N-word debacle, or his campaigning with 47 in the days of the election and things like that nature. But whether you loved or hated him, you know exactly who Hulk Hogan is. And there's other things I could say about him. He was in a documentary, about the wrestling and things of that nature. And there's a whole host of things you can remember about him. The ripping the shirt and all of that. But like I said, whether you loved him or hated him, you knew exactly who Hulk Hogan is. And sadly to report, he has passed away at 71 per TMZ breaking news. So let's get into this article and see how he passed and pay our respects to a wrestling icon. Let's read. Wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died at 71 years old, TMZ Sports has learned. Medics were dispatched to the 71-year-old WWE legend's Clearwater, Florida home early Thursday morning, with operators stating it was regarding a cardiac arrest, aka a heart attack. We're told a slew of police cars and EMTs were parked outside Hogan's home, and the icon was carried on a stretcher and into an ambulance. Just a few weeks ago, Hogan's wife, Sky, denied rumors he was in a coma, stating his heart was strong as he recovered from surgeries. We broke the story last month. There were rumblings Hogan was on his deathbed, but we were told at the time he was just dealing with symptoms of a neck procedure he underwent in May. Hulk transformed professional wrestling into a family entertainment sport. Before Hulk, wrestling catered to a fairly narrow audience. Hulk's theatrics in the ring was magnetic for children and their parents, and it supercharged the sport. Now, real quick, most of you, if you've watched the documentary of one, I believe it was, what's his name? The guy from WWF, I forgot his name, but essentially they did a whole arc about how WWF started, okay? And Hulk Hogan was a big part of that, all right? He pretty much transformed wrestling as we know it today. He was one of the main pillars of the current iteration of professional wrestling or wrestling entertainment that you see now. In 1996, Hulk transformed himself from hero to villain by creating the NWO, the New World Order, and became Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It propelled him and professional wrestling to even more fame. Story developing, R.I.P. Now, yes, R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. Like I said, I won't say too much more about it. We lost a wrestling legend. May he rest in peace. I hope his family was able to deal with his passing. And I thank Hulk Hogan for transforming the sport, because I watched it myself as a child and a young adult, and even sometimes now I watch it. And so I thank him for making wrestling what it is today, and he will be sorely missed by many. And with that being said, thanks for attending another episode of Welcome to Normieville. Let me know what you think about his untimely passing. What did you think about Hulk Hogan down in the comment section? Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. We're out of the door, and I'll see you on the next video.